science of stupid. Warning! You are about to see acts of supreme stupidity to further your understanding of science. Nothing you see should be repeated. Yes, this is the show where intelligence and idiocy are combined. As dim-witted daredevils risk life and limb in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. We'll reveal what went wrong and why, with the help of some fundamental laws of science such as curvature, impact force, and lift. So, sit back and pay attention. It's the science of stupid. In this show, we'll explore sideways force, independent trajectories, and surface tension. But first this. You may think of earthquake detection as being cutting-edge science, but did you know that the earliest seismograph dates all the way back to the Han Dynasty, when Zhang Heng built a bronze vessel where dragons dropped balls into the mouths of toads to alert them when there was an earthquake. Of course, you often don't need to be told when there's an earthquake, as it's fairly obvious. This is Ecuador, which is well known for its seismic activity. And this is China. Worldwide, there are hundreds of thousands of minor earthquakes each and every year. Which all adds up to a lot of tidying up. As we all remember from school, an earthquake is the release and propagation of energy from a fault in the Earth's crust. Massively powerful and hugely destructive, earthquakes can rock your world. But where do they come from? Stresses build up in the top layer of the Earth due to plate tectonics. These are resisted by friction and rock's inherent shear strength. But eventually the pressure becomes too much and the rock will slip. Energy propagates out in 3 dimensions as seismic waves. P waves are longitudinal waves that many animals are better at sensing than us. S waves are transverse waves that create side-to-side or up-and-down oscillations. And surface waves can make the ground surface roll like the ocean. The Richter scale is a way of measuring the magnitude of an earthquake based on how much the ground is moved, considering the distance from the epicenter. The largest earthquake ever recorded was in Biobío, Chile. Measuring 9.5 on the Richter scale, it created 35-foot-high tsunami waves 10,000 miles away.
This is a landslide that we are climbing through, and it looks relatively fresh.
The thing about earthquakes is once there's been one, you're likely to have aftershocks.
Major earthquake! Holy
As once a fault has slipped, if there's any residual stress, then it's more likely to slip again.
right there.
But if you have pets, you might get a heads up before the quake hits. These dogs react before any visible shaking because they're more sensitive to the smaller longitudinal P waves. This guy is desperate to get his homework finished, but those S waves have other ideas. Side-to-side oscillations apply shear force to the table and the chair he's sitting on. Panic also makes him push it backwards until his center of mass is beyond his base of support, and gravity pulls him down. Here we learn 2 facts. 1, DVDs are still a thing in Taiwan, and 2, the transverse oscillations created by S waves can cause quite a mess. Bike ramps can be the gateway